Welcome back to Studio 701. Now let's check out our National Day calendar.
Today we celebrate children's literacy.
Welcome to March 2nd on the National Day calendar. On National Read Across America Day, we celebrate literacy and the authors who make it fun. Theodore Geisel was born on this day in 1904. He wrote and illustrated more than 60 books under the pen name Dr. Seuss. During World War II, he even went to war using political cartoons that denounced the tyrants of the day. But he is best loved for his mark on children's literature, and today we honor him with a poem of our own. From the biggest of big to the smallest of small, books open worlds to every and all. With stories of zazzles and hooplas and rats, dragons and castles and ponies and cats, pages of what's-its who dance with their snoodles and swim with their frogs and their dizzles and poodles. Whatever you want, just read something today to celebrate National Dr. Seuss Day. I'm Marlo Anderson with the National Day calendar. See you again tomorrow as we celebrate every day.
And the founder of the National Day calendar, Marlo Anderson, is joining us now live in the studio. Good morning, Marlo.
Good morning, everybody.
Okay, Marlo,
Yes?
first question. It's a tough one. What is your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Probably the Grinch.
Oh.
Yes.
I think we kind of forget about the Grinch
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
'Cause it's Christmas.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yep.
But first of all, you were such a good sport because we told you we're wearing wacky socks, so you need to check out Marlo.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's Dr. Seuss Day, Read Across America Day. It's also Banana Cream Pie Day today, so I was going with that. It's also Old Stuff Day. So I was trying to find some socks that had holes in them, but I thought, you know, might be a little uncomfortable sitting here without, shoes on. So, yes.
Well, thank you for
Yes.
not doing that. We do have some great days to look forward to in March, so we wanted to ask you about some that can help us plan ahead,
Sure.
because we always want to celebrate, having some props on the show and stuff. So we're going to go through the list of days that you kind of picked out, some notable days in March to look forward to, starting with the Read Across America Day, which is today, and then March 5th being Cheese Doodle Day.
Yes.
What is that?
So, well, cheese doodles, like cheesy puffs, right? Love the story on this because they created a cornmeal and they were trying to figure out the flavoring for it, and they almost gave up on the cheese part of it because it left fingerprints everywhere. But they decided to go with it anyway because it was the best combination, best flavor for these puffs that they created out of cornmeal.
Oh.
So, yeah, so fun day.
Never had a cheese doodle.
I know, and that's one where we like to have food on this show, so if we can, we might have to try that.
Find a cheese doodle somewhere.
Yes.
But I have had a meatball, and there is a meatball day
There is
in
a
March
meatball
too.
day. And of course, meatballs are crazy popular in our area here. So find your favorite recipe, make some meatballs. You could probably even make a meatloaf and then shape them into meatballs after that if you need to. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, that's a really good one to look forward to. We seriously always look forward to the food ones.
Oh, yeah.
This one's kind of interesting.
Yes.
March 11th, what's going on?
It's Johnny Appleseed Day, and if you don't know this story, it's really interesting, and we'll be telling this story, but the apples that we enjoy in this country today are because of this person that was nicknamed Johnny Appleseed, and there's actually a grove of apple trees, I believe in Iowa yet, that are believed to be traced back to Johnny Appleseed, and you can enjoy those apples today.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
Interesting history there on that one. And the last one, I think, is probably one of my personal favorites. It's not what you think it would be, but it's Pie Day.
But pie without the E on it.
Yes, yes. So this is everybody's, they love this. In fact, when we have regular Pie Day, people think we're wrong because everybody refers to the March 14th 3.14, right, for Pie Day. But you'll see pizzas that have pepperoni shaped in 314 on there. You can do all kinds of crazy things to celebrate Pie Day, which of course is the mathematical Pie Day.
Okay,
So,
that's a good one to look
Yes.
forward to. What is it like for you to get to kind of tell these stories and the meaning behind the days? It's just so fascinating. We were talking about yesterday being National Pig Day. We had an adorable pig on the show for that. But then finding out the reason why it was National Pig Day.
Right.
I mean, like, what is it like for you to get to kind of teach the history behind these days?
Yeah, it's actually kind of a unique opportunity for us, I guess. I think a lot of people don't understand where these national days came from. Some of them have been around for hundreds of years. Of course, National Day Calendar brought them back to life over the last decade or so. But it's fun to tell these stories. And I think there's a lot of history to be learned by celebrating these national days and why they're around.
And it all started from National Popcorn Day.
It did, yes.
Can you tell that story again?
Sure. So, in the age of information, it was tough to find information about where the national days came from. I thought it was really unusual that there wasn't a website dedicated to the national days. And so I started blogging about them and researching where they came from. The media started following this little blog that I started, and it just kind of blew up into what it is today, which is now the biggest trending topic of all time, which is absolutely amazing to me.
Well, you're kind of a big deal, as we like to say, and you're here in Mandan, which is so awesome. To have this relationship with you. How many people contact you, as far as like doing interviews on news stations, across the nation, stuff like that?
Yeah, I probably average, 3 a day or so. Just like this format here out of our studio in Mandan. So it's pretty popular, as far as doing these interviews and talking about the national days across the country. We have hundreds of requests a week, though, so we just don't have the time it takes to actually fulfill all the requests that we have come in.
Well, I have to ask one more question. Do you have a favorite national day?
I have two.
Okay.
So Popcorn Day, of course.
Yes.
Because it was founded on that. We actually declared National Astronaut Day 4 years ago. I was able to go to Colorado Springs and work with a whole team of astronauts on that day. So I got, I'm a space geek and I love that type of thing. So that is my new favorite national day. Yeah.
Oh, what day is that?
May 5th.
May 5th. So we'll have to have you back on that day.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Thank you so much, Marlo.
It's a pleasure as always. Thanks,
All
guys.
right. If you have questions, check out nationaldaycalendar.com, or of course, tune in every day to Studio 701 to see the National Day Calendar feature. I'm so glad you asked that.
I know.